Oh, not over here, but I think this is their lower parking right there.
Yep, right here.
Yeah, but that's not long enough.
No. Well, that's okay. We'll have to move. We take their truck anyway.
Well, good evening, everyone. This is our view outside the back of our friend's house in Newport. We're going to be enjoying this view for a few days. They moved out here in 2010 to do some ministry work. And we've been out every 2 or 3 years to visit. And they've always welcomed us with open arms. Anyways, this is going to be our view for the next few days. Hope you enjoyed the video of the drive up here, or down here, depending on which direction is up. And talk to you tomorrow.
But I'm not crawling over to go get it. You sure you don't want to sit down for a minute? I'm good. I'm just standing. If I sit too fast.
Down.
Yep.
Well, we had like 4 just outside the rocks yesterday, and then a couple more further out.
Right.
But that guy, you'd be able to hear when he comes up.
But yeah, we
We've been inside this whole time.
Yep.
We came out. Yep, I'm going inside.
Got chased right, yeah. name is Rob Walsh, my wife Carol, and we are out here on the Oregon coast at what we term the House of Refuge. And we will tell you a little bit about that and give you a little bit of our background as well.
Well, the Lord brought us out here. We were living in Minnesota, and we've been doing Go Big Ministries for about 19 years, started about 2000. And at that point, we did an event that Dan used to help with supervising, and when his kids were in high school, started a thing called Hang Time, where we invited teenagers to come to our house and eat, right, Wes? And watch movies and just hang out and earn the right to be heard, so that we would develop relationships with kids and then invite them to know the Lord when we had that relationship, that we could share that. And oftentimes kids would, we call it, when we brought it out here, one of the kids dubbed it hot tub theology. And Rob was amazed that when kids got into the hot tub, how much they shared about what their problems were and their struggles, and we got a chance to share how the Lord could help with that. I also do stuff with the high school kids, and we are just coming off of a 1-year sabbatical, because we have been doing ministry for 19 years, and we did it 7 years here, so
Right.
we were taking a break. So I am going to be going back into the high school and volunteer and mentor kids, but the ministry that we do right here, right now, is with the House of Refuge. We offer a free place. We take a damage deposit, but we offer a free place for people to retreat and grow closer to the Lord. And if you see in our background the gorgeous ocean view, and it's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, complete apartment house that people could come in and not have to interact with us, although close friends do. Have a place where they can just study God, be quiet, and hear God's voice.
Prior to this 1-year sabbatical, we used to have these hang time events here every second week, roughly,
Right.
in which we would host kids in the general area for
We had a lot of foster kids.
5 or 6 hours in the evening, running from whenever they show up till midnight. And we have determined by this point in life we don't want to do that anymore.
It's harder for us to stay up until midnight now these days.
So we're focused more on the in-house ministry, catering to other people in ministry that are just looking for a break from their routine, come out,
And
hang out.
they can't afford to stay here
Right.
during the nice weather.
And hang out here on the coast for a few days. People typically would come and, of course, see the little tourist things in and around town, but beside that, we have seen people conducting Bible studies, bonfires,
Youth groups.
youth
come.
groups. We've seen people actually meet at some of our events and eventually get married, so it's kind of a fun thing to see that over time.
I think the most that we've had in the House of Refuge is about 1,500 square feet. But the most that we've had is a youth group that had like 30 students. And it was busy, but it was really nice. And there's a fire pit down where kids can play their guitar and have worship time. But the other thing that we do is I do a devotion like once a week and send out a blog that people can read to encourage them, because part of the ministry of Go Big is go believing in God, to go bigger, to go bolder, to be who God wants you to be, and not settle for what the world expects you to be. So our 2 verses that we use is John 14:1. Let your heart not be troubled. Believe in God, believe also in me. So that's our outreach
That's
section.
Jesus talking.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Matthew 28:19, that those who do know the Lord have a responsibility to be able to share that gospel with others. So by providing a place where that we have believers and unbelievers, they have a quiet place that they can share the gospel.
So what brought you guys out here in the first place?
That's a long story.
Okay, shortened version.
Okay. The short version is God just said, go out here. We were out in Newport, Oregon for a venue. It's a gymnastics meet. And we were out here for a meeting that we came, and we were staying at a house. and we were walking the beach right down below us, and we were praying what God wanted us to do next. And God said, look up into the hills and build a house of refuge right there. And the house of refuge is actually sitting on the exact spot that God called for. There was, whenever you go out big like that, there are all kinds of problems. So the lot was not for sale. We had to find it. We had difficulty with different people, but eventually it became more than what God had told us, because we had traumatic activities. Rob almost died right as we were getting going on the House of Refuge, and it brought all the church communities into play, and they helped to finish it. So the House of Refuge became more than just our ministry, it became a community ministry here.
It was a blessing to us so that we can in turn be a blessing to others.
For the future right now, after the prayer time that we spent this last year, we're going to stick to me working in the high school. We're going to not be doing the hang time ministry at present. We're going to be doing House of Refuge and continue with the blog. We're not doing the outreach at music venues anymore. So prayers would be, we do not take any salary for Go Big, never have. So it's out of money from donations, it's out of money from our sales of our products like t-shirts like this, or just donations that people bring in. So some of the things we're gradually updating and getting more things for the House of Refuge for people's use. Somebody blessed us with a new TV. Next project is we've got a new bed coming in so that we will increase our bed spaces from 8 to 11. Then we're going to do washer and dryer. Prayers would be just that it continue to be used to glorify and honor God. We have never advertised for the House of Refuge, but we stay pretty doggone busy. We've got August and September completely booked out already. And that people would just be blessed. People would find that the Lord dwells here.
And that we have the health and energy to continue this.